This month we'll be celebrating Arab Heritage Month. And first up, we have Mohammad. Mohammad, I don't even know your last name. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's great. That's fine. My last name is Abdel-Hameed, or in Arabic, Abdel-Hameed.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, tell me a little bit about the experience. You happen to be very lucky that you got one of our best filmmakers. I believe he had won the grand prize the year before or 2 years before, like right out of college, literally. Tell me about your experience making the film. Was it what you thought it would be?
Honestly, I was looking at the time that it was going to take for us to make the film, and it was going to be one day at home and one day with family, and I was kind of hoping that I could fill that time right with the right answers and all that kind of stuff. But when I met Omar, the guy is just a natural. He knows what he's doing. He made me feel comfortable. He asked questions. He had patience. We were at home. It was during COVID. He just made me feel comfortable. So all the questions he asked, I think we kind of went through it in a very normal conversational type of tone, and it was enjoyable. He's very skilled, and first day he came to my home, and we spent most of the day there. It was almost a full work day, and then the next day or the next time I saw him, he came to my parents' house, and we got some footage there. So he really put in all the work. I just sat down pretty much.
Don't undercut yourself. If we didn't have you, we wouldn't have a film, right?
It was easy. He made it easy. Let's put it that way.
All right. And if anyone wants, you can write comments for us to read online. So please feel free if you have any questions. But with no further ado, let's watch Mohammed's film. Leo?
You know, you think Egypt and you think
The
something
movie's
that's kind
not
of back in
showing,
time,
Leo.
right? When I was younger, it was all about, oh, you're from Egypt. Did you ride on a camel? Were you raised in a tent? Was your house a pyramid? Are all the cars case, by the way, because of
Did we lose Lori? I feel like we lost Lori. Lori. All right, let me try and stop my camera for a second. Now come back on. I know Lori is here.
I'm here.
I
Hey,
can see
Leo.
you.
Here I am again.
I can see you.
Hey, Leo, are we having issues showing the film? Looks like it's buffering.
It's buffering.
It's buffering.
Yeah.
Leo, there's no image.
Maybe it'll show up in a second.
We're just hearing the
you know, you
sound.
think Egypt and you think something that's kind of back in time, right? When I was younger, it was
Leo.
all about, oh, you're from Egypt. Did you ride on a camel? Were you raised in a tent? Was your house a pyramid? Are all the cars camel? Which is not the case, by the way, because I grew up here, right? We drink tea. It's probably like a British thing. I don't know. You know, when they give tea, don't ask me actually. Take some water. Put it in here. Filtered water is better, especially when it's You know, you think Egypt and you think something that's kind of back in time, right? When I was younger, it was all about, oh, you're from Egypt. Did you ride on a camel? Were you raised in a tent? Was your house a pyramid? Are all the cars camel? Which is not the case, by the way, because I grew up here, right? We drink tea. It's probably like a British thing. I don't know. You know, when they get tea, don't ask me actually. Take some water. Put it in here. Filtered water is better, especially when it comes to tea and coffee, right? Filtered water brings the flavor more of the tea out. So my name is Mohammad Abdel-Hameed. My parents moved here from Egypt, so I'm technically first generation. They would be zero, I guess. I'm the first generation Egyptian American. When you first meet an Egyptian person, you know Egyptians are very outgoing. They're very easy and comfortable around people. And this is me with hair, by the way.
Yeah, that's him with hair.
Yeah. Oh man, they're very social, but I'd say the biggest quality is they're funny. So this mint. So see if you can smell this with the camera. I wish I had, you know, that zero gener. I wish if I was born there, I would have that so much more. But I may be funny, maybe not. I try to be.
Oh yeah, she'll do that.
She goes, I miss this guy.
Mind you, it's a family picture.
It's
Hey guys and gals, so sorry for the technical difficulties. We're not really sure what's happening, but let's give Khalil's movie a try. You can't forget where you came from. Perhaps we'll have more success. Leo? Leo, if you need a few minutes, why don't you bring Khalil and Mohammad on and we can talk in the meantime. Well, just in case, I'll let you know on May 14th, Mother's Day, we're going to have a slide up in a little bit. We'll be celebrating the Arab heritage at a festival that Khalil will tell us more about and give us the information if you want to find out more about the Arab heritage and how they, you know, what do they do to celebrate their heritage? How do they keep it alive in a place like Central Florida, where, you know, I'm sure 20 years ago we didn't have much of an Arab population. So give me 1 second. Hey, Leo. Oh. Okay. I'm talking. I don't know if I'm live or not. I can. Can you at least get Mohammed? Oh, you said the site's down for you. Okay. Okay. I know. All right. If anything, let's get Khalil and Mohammed on and we'll just talk to them and we'll get Khalil's slide up. Okay. Right. Okay. Sometimes technology is not our friend. Okay, Leah. All right. All right. Bye. Well, needless to say, we're having technical difficulties. Evidently, the site has crashed for our tech person who plays the movies, who lets us in and out of the room. I'm the only one here. Khalil, if you can still hear me, if you could type in the chat where it says comments, where it's not private, and you could put in some information about your festival on May 14th. Khalil is a very active member in the Arab community. He DJs and is a videographer. He does a lot of Arab and Middle Eastern events. He's a very um, active member of the community who's really trying to, I don't want to say push the agenda, but make it more normal for people to be active in Arab heritage events. And, you know, everybody needs an ambassador. And I really think Khalil, I've seen some footage of the stuff he's done, weddings, parties, events, and, you know, he is amazing, as is Mohammed. Mohammed grew up, he's from Egypt. Khalil is Lebanese. And, you know, it wasn't easy for him to grow up Egyptian. People made fun of him, if I remember correctly. He wasn't always accepted. And it took a while. You know, he had to sort of play along with becoming a part of the joke to get along with everyone. So it's a very interesting story of people who come from other lands that try and fit in. And I just got word from our tech guy. I am so sorry, guys. He cannot get in. His site has crashed. Khalil, Mohammed, my humblest apologies to all of you who are watching. But Khalil, can you put in your the website for your
You know, you think Egypt and you think something that's kind of back in time, right? When I was younger, it was all about, oh, you're from Egypt. Did you ride on a camel? Were you raised in a tent? Was your house a pyramid? Are all the